Hi guys. I thought it's time for a new video. This time I'm shooting from the car. It's like, I don't know, it's the 5th or 6th October or something. And I've been in Greece for about a week now. I guess I should tell you about the problems I had in Bulgaria with my car. The engine lamp was running and check engine sign and all that. When I figured out that it was something with the second cooler, the fan, and I went to a workshop in Burgas, and then they changed the fuse and said everything was fine and blah blah. They made me pay too much money. I think I paid like 60, 65, 70 maybe euro for them to change the fuse. And they said, well, you know, we've been working several persons, and it took like 3 hours, and it actually did, because they were set up to fool me from the beginning. But I was happy that the engine light was gone, the check engine sign was gone. So what can I do? How can I argue with those guys? So I paid, and after a couple of days the check engine lamp came back. Now I googled and found a Fiat Pro shop in Varna. It was like maybe it was like 100 kilometers to drive for me. And I called them. I told them I had a fuse changed, replaced, and the problem came back. And I got an appointment and I went there. When I came there, the first thing I told them that I was furious for the Fiat shop in Burgas. And I said, I made a phone call to Fiat Pro in Italy, and they were really mad of the way Fiat in Burgas have treated me. Of course, I didn't call Fiat in Italy, but I told them I had. And I said Fiat in Italy are going to investigate and blah blah, and they're not very happy with that shop in Burgas. I wanted to you know, set the point from the beginning. You're not going to fool me here. And then it started. They did they looked for problems, and I said it's not worth to change the fuse anymore, because I did it 3 times and it breaks again. And they said we have to change the whole fan, the whole cooler fan unit. Okay, and I asked them for a price. It was like I don't remember exactly, but 460 euro. Then I called a friend in Sweden. It was very good mechanic where I always leave my cars, and he said that the fan unit should be about 200 euros. So I reckon it would, that the price was okay. Some other guy told me he had the same problem, and he he had to pay 750 euros in Sweden at the Fiat Pro workshop. So 460 was okay. So I left the shop and I came back. The next day, and they had ordered the fan unit, and I sat waiting the whole day, and I showed the guy that I could see on my telephone what was happening inside the van. Look here, I said, I got the camera in the van, so I can see you working. That's very good. Blah blah blah. You know, that was only to make them aware that I knew if they didn't work. A long time they didn't work. They didn't do anything. And finally, I saw that the motor was running, and I said to the guy, "Oh, I see the motor is running. Is it okay now?" "Yeah, we have to do some after checking here and after work." "Okay," I said, "that's no problem. Go do what you have to." And I said something more about Fiat Italy when I called them. They said it should be like blah 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 something. And he was actually listening to me there. And after a while, it took like 5 or 6 hours. He finally said, "Now it's done. Everything's running good," I said. Then I knew they hadn't been working for more like maybe 1.5 to 2 hours or something. So I was prepared for them to solve the price. But when it was time to pay, he said, "We had to do some extra hours because of blah blah blah, but you will have the price I gave you yesterday." Oof. So I actually paid the 460 euros. And since that, everything is working fine. So we went slowly through Bulgaria, west, of course. And then we found the border passage, which was okay. And yeah, we went to Greece. Now we've been here for like a week or something. I caught a cold, so I've been, you know, sneezing and having a little temperature and stuff. To make sure it wasn't a corona, I took a self-test actually, which was okay. It was negative. But I stayed away from people for like altogether 7 or 8 days, I think. I didn't go to any restaurants, I didn't do anything like that. I didn't go, I think one time I went to a shop to buy some groceries. Otherwise I kept myself isolated. Now I'm okay again. No temperature. I'm still coughing a bit, but I always do. So The weather here in Greece has been around 24 degrees. Today it's a bit cooler, and it should rain from tomorrow and 3 or 4 days. I'm fine with that. I don't mind. Now I'm driving along the coast, east, looking slowly for some place to spend the night. I know I actually been driving this road once before. It was my long trip 7 years ago. So I know there are some small cities, villages along the coast here. So I stay somewhere. Today I went to empty my toilet tank, and I filled up the water. It's like 3 weeks since I did it last time, at least. And my shit tank wasn't, it was like half full only. Can you imagine, 3 weeks? But do you know the secret of how I can why the shit tank lasts that long? It's because I don't pee there. I only use it for shit. So I pee in 5-liter bottles. Because emptying the 5-liter big bottle with pee is easy. I can do it all in a dish or wherever. And that's why if I should use the shit tank also for peeing, it would have last like a week only. Now I know my shit tank lasts at least like 4 weeks. It's good to know. And I also filled up my water tank. I was able to fill it with about 65 liters. And that means I had like 30 or 40 liters left. It's also cool how I can save water like this. So now I'm looking only for a place to stop and spend the night. Maybe 2 nights, 3 nights, I don't know. Oh, down there is a camper actually. But it looks nice, but I guess they want to be alone. I prefer parking where there are people around me. I like to. I told you before I'm kind of introvert, so I have very little need for socializing. I like to socialize, but not too much. I like to talk to people for, let's say, 20 minutes, maybe half an hour. But more, I'm starting to feel uncomfortable. But I like to watch people. I like to park where the people around. I sit and watch them. Yeah, I know I'm a strange guy. No, I'm not very strange. Many people is exactly like me. I'm nowadays I'm embracing my personality. When I was younger, you know, everybody thinks it's a good thing to be extrovert. So did I. I spent time with people, but I was always tired. Now I'm spending much more time alone, and that is what I need. And lots of people like me, like 30-40% of all people are more introverted than extroverted. That's for sure. But I'm pretty sure lots of people doesn't know that. They don't know their own personality. Sorry for that. Yeah. And now you've been hearing me talking for I don't know how long, maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes maybe. And you've been watching the lovely, beautiful Greece. So that's fine. Now I'm a little smaller road along the coast. Lots of places to park here. It's empty. There's a dog. Hello, doggy. There's another one. The weather is turning a bit worse. But I saw there's a little harbor, a little port not far from here. So I think I'll park there all the night. This place seems to be open actually. Most of the places are closed down for the season. So here's the little harbor. I think I park here somewhere. What do you say? The guys speak English? A little bit, yes. Is it okay for me to park here all the night? Ah. I'm from Sweden. Oh.
Yes.
I wonder if it's okay for me to park here all the night?
Yes, any place you want.
Okay, thank you very much.
Here is Greece.
Thank you.
Very welcome.
Thank you.
If you want to join us, we have a cheap room.
What is that?
Greek pharmacy.
Ah, pharmacy, okay.
Oh, no, Greek. Yeah, come and join us.
Okay, I park there. Come.
Okay, all right. You are very welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, come. Just park. So there we go. I was invited for a shot homemade alcohol, something, I don't know. So I go over there and to talk to the people. So see you next time. Bye.